Hello gamers, I'm Steven Angulo. You may know me as the Cine Guy, the much better half of the Real Movie Critic vs. Cine Guy podcast here at CernPOV.com. Just don't tell Hans I said that. Anyway, I want to discuss a game that is a true pinnacle of my childhood, because not only did it take me into the whole spectrum of open world games, it also allowed me to play as one of my all-time favorite superheroes. That's right, Spider-Man 2, the tie-in game to the hit superhero movie of 2004. My gosh, was this game fun for the GameCube. It brought a whole new definition to not just the superhero genre, but also the movie tie-in genre. Many movie tie-in games follow the story of the film it's based on, while also including some new things to make it a full-length game. I mean, I've grown up with so many of them like Batman Begins, Madagascar, Over the Hedge, Flushed Away. Wow, I had quite the childhood. But Spider-Man 2 holds a massive place in my heart for all it had to offer. For instance, the open world experience has never been done before in Spider-Man games. Like, I had Spider-Man for the PS1. Remember that really nice, amazing game? That's like, it was like super nostalgic and a little repetitive, but you know what, it was still a lot of fun and perfect for comic book fans like myself. But the thing about that game is that it was the usual complete this level. Well done, now on to the next level in a different location because you just went through that door. Yes. But here, you're swinging and flying to the great city of New York, exploring many different landmarks and areas where people need your help. The many side missions brought out your inner hero as you respond to different civilians who tell you that an armored car needs saving, or there's a guy hanging from a building, testing your skills to see if you have what it takes to become your favorite friendly neighborhood web slinger. Now, two of the more frustrating missions, in my opinion, have to have been saving a sinking ship and fighting those avatar robot-looking guys who had infinite amounts of guiding rockets. Like, you couldn't even fight these guys from the front because then you were met with hellfire and it's almost impossible to dodge them all. And as for the sinking ships, Spider-Man can't swim. So if you fall, Tobey Maguire makes a quip and you lose time. Oh my gosh, I've had to witness so many people drown because I didn't beat the clock fast enough. Rest in peace computer graphics that met their demise under my watch. Ugh. And of course, it ain't Tobey Spider-Man without pizza time. That's right, you get to deliver pizzas as a side mission. Oh, that fun little jingle that played during the mission is still stuck in my head. Ta-da, da-da, da-da. Okay, I'm not going there. I mean, it was the perfect way to combine Peter Parker's regular life with his Spider-Man life. Just don't do so many flips and stunts, otherwise the pizza will look all squished and gross. And New Yorkers love their pizza, so if you give them an ugly one, they will literally throw it on the ground and stomp on it in front of you. So yeah, just like in real life. Especially from Brooklyn. Alright, you give us bad pizza, we shoot you dead, capiche? Also, while you swing through the story of the movie, there were plenty of new surprises in store that expanded the Sam Raimi Spider-Man universe, such as adding in comic book favorites like Shocker and Black Cat. Oh man, such a huge what-if scenario if they actually existed in the Raimi films. Now, my favorite quest had to be taking on Mysterio. Though the first level was a little frustrating, with you trying to work on your stealth against Quentin Beck in an arena. But once Mysterio is born, wow. You're fighting alien drones and swinging through a corrupted New York City with a giant Mysterio Statue of Liberty. Though the boss battle? Let's just say you defeat Mysterio in a convenience store while he has like 5 health bars. And all you have to do is just punch him once and his fishbowl head just immediately flies off. Wow. Imagine how different Far From Home would be if Tom Holland fought Jake Gyllenhaal in a 7-Eleven. Yeah, not as pleasing as the post-credit scene that we got. Anyway, but the story of Spider-Man vs. Doc Ock is still there. You're finding him on the runaway train, also the final face-up in the warehouse on top of the docks. Now, the one thing that this game did was give more development to the characters. Not saying the movie didn't do that, no, because it's a masterpiece. But it managed to explore more of what makes these comic book characters likable. Like for Doc Ock, the movie had him willing to prove himself in the scientific breakthrough, while here in the game, it's more of a mental breakdown in which he blames Spider-Man for his wife's death, and still redeems himself at the end. Same goes for Peter, always arriving late at his meetings and all that stuff. Even when you beat the clock to get to class or meet with Harry to see Otto, you're still late. Why? Because you're Peter Parker, that's what he does. At least the MJ side quests of date nights weren't a tardy thing, and you still got to enjoy the night with your girl. Now, with the beloved nostalgic cast trying to voice their characters like Kristen Dunst and Alfred Molina, it was such like a nice experience to really dive into the movie because you have all these like familiar voices just following on your journey. Although J.K. Simmons wasn't available until the third game, but don't get me started on those graphics. Overall, such a fun and nostalgic superhero game that really defined an era for comic book lovers, and allows you to be the hero you were meant to be. Alrighty guys, now if this doesn't make you want to fire up that old GameCube or PS2 and play a little Spider-Man, I don't know what will. Now, where did I put my power cords? I know it's here somewhere. I really want to play Spider-Man. Where is it? Ah well, happy gaming!